Few months ago, I saw a summer Dropzone Cup tournament. I thought it's a great opportunity to show our possibilities, even though the rule set was completely terrible. Apart from rules full of English mistakes and the rule set, everything was fine till I saw this.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It was a joke. We joined this tourney just to prevent Shin from getting into top 3, and I guess they were smart enough to predict that, so they refused our registration as fast as possible. I was quite curious what could be the reason of it, so I asked one of the tourney organizers. So apparently the reason of our disqualification was fact that I registered TTG Death Trooper to my team. Well, I thought it's just a nickname, and I was begging the tourney organizers to let us register more than just 6 players, because limiting roster to 6 people is completely stupid idea. But they finally didn't agree, so I registered TTG Death Trooper in case we need additional player. Someone who is not on any different roster would just change nickname into Death Trooper and play the match with us, but it seems it didn't work out. Finally, after switching Death Trooper to Shroud, we were in tourney again, but not for a long time. Few days later, we got disqualified again. What was the reason this time? This time someone told the glorious tournament organizers that Nutcracker is playing with us as TTG Matrix. Of course, some of you may not know that Shin didn't allow Nutcracker to join their tourney because he's too good. Yes, it's because he's too good. I'm not joking now. I'd say it was another good attempt to disqualify us for no reason, and now I'll share my opinion about that thing. How can you disqualify someone for being Nutcracker if the tournament hasn't even started yet? Or how can you know it's Nutcracker if he hasn't played any single match yet? What the fuck? First of all, there was no Nutcracker here. Secondly, even if he was here, there was no proof, because we didn't play any single match. But okay, it took me a while to explain them that it's not Nutcracker, and we were back in tourney again. As you can guess, not for long. Experienced tournament organizers made a voting about kicking TTG out of the competition. Earthy and John didn't turn their brain completely off during the voting, and they voted to keep us in the competition, but delayed Trout from our roster. Okay, ridiculous, but still better than voting the way Starlita, Cardano and Spirit did. Those guys voted to kick us out. I can understand that tournament organizers really want to win their own tournament, but I think it's a little bit too much. Finally, we made a ridiculous agreement that me, Range, BL and Shroud will be recording all the games we play in this tournament, and after 3 disqualifications, we finally joined the worst tournament in Star Wars Battlefront history. Summer Dropzone Cup. Everything was proceeding exactly like I expected. Our group included 2 very strong teams, TR and Wimp, while both Shin squads had an easy way to quarterfinals. I didn't expect one thing though. I didn't expect Shin Machigani to participate in this tournament. Luckily, the Dark Empire noticed his presence quickly and messaged me, basically with one screenshot that explained Machigani's presence in this competition. Yes, Theogyrus is Machigani. Guess what the rules say about being toxic, and which team was disqualified 3 times before the tournament started because of toxic player on their roster? Yes, you guessed it right, it was TTG. TTG was also disqualified because Nutcracker, who wasn't on our roster, is definitely a cheater for the tournament organizers. As you can guess, the rules about cheating don't refer to tournament organizers. I haven't mentioned that before, but rules are here just for the participants, not for the organizers. If organizer is participating, he's still an organizer. If you are an organizer, it's fine if your team is... I'm not a magician, but somehow I predicted every single quarter-final pair of this tournament. What a surprise that 3 best teams in the competition were on one side of the bracket. Suddenly an overwhelming evidence that Patton is cheating forced Shin to disqualify themselves from the competition. Game experts from Shin Clan agreed that shooting the rocks is totally obvious proof that one of the best Astroworld esports players is using wallhack. That was definitely a good way to say, thank you for helping us in the tournament, Patton. This incident has become the best meme of the month, and after a week of being laughing stock for the entire community, Shin was back in the tournament again. And about us. Firstly, we defeated Fuga on 23rd September, we defeated Tier. The deadline of the tournament was 23rd October. Today we got 28th October. And Shin still haven't played their semi-final match between each other. We were waiting in the final for like 35 days, which is another Star Wars Battlefront record. The tournament is called Summer Dropzone. So how did that happen that we are on halfway to the winter and the tournament is still not finished? I find it completely ridiculous that tournament organizers can't meet their own deadline. Anyways, that's the way we got to the shortest final in Star Wars Battlefront history. It took us 15 minutes and 31 seconds to add a little bit salt into the rotten dish called Shin. It must have been really painful to get demolished in own tournament. But suddenly after the game, I received a very serious warning from one of the best tournament organizers I had ever seen in esports. Breaking news! After spotting obvious cheater called Patton and proving Karita's innocence, Star Wars Battlefront experts are convinced that Techki, known as White Power Ranger or ASB Big Chief, is just another pathetic cheater who completely sucks without his obvious aimbot. Now our opponents demand a rematch because TTG played definitely unfair in the entire final, and without our cheats we would definitely lose against such an experienced and skilled team like Shin, led by Battlefront veteran called Machigani, who always shows good behavior and insane skills. And now let's be serious. Few guys who thought that Patton is cheating because he's shooting the rocks and they basically call everyone cheater who is better than them, are saying that one of my teammates, who is definitely one of the best players in the entire world, is aimbotting? I don't feel like I should really care about their opinion, but well, they are the tournament organizers and definitely if they think someone is cheating, then this person must be cheating. Those guys are convinced that they deserve a rematch because Techki didn't upload his gameplay from one of the games, which definitely means he was cheating in that one, and without cheats he would just get demolished by them, which is completely ridiculous. And well, I would rematch with a huge pleasure because maybe we'll beat another record of the fastest final in Star Wars Battlefront history, but I just find it funny. And well, some of them message me like, oh, there shouldn't be problems with Shin Clan, we are friendly, we are nice, please respect us, but after such an actions in one tournament, don't be surprised that community has just much fun about you. Anyways, we have finally finished the worst tournament I have played in so far, and soon you can expect me to host 4v4 cargo competition, which is gonna be announced right after the 2v2 competition is finished. And well, I hope this time we'll see some better organizers and better participants. Thank you again.